Well, Celta shocked Barcelona in Balaídos in the first meeting of the season. Before that, they beat them in the Camp Nou as well, but it is a whole different prospect tonight against this Barcelona side, who just seem unstoppable at the moment. Joining me this evening is Quinton Fortune alongside Guillaume Balaguer. Welcome to you two. Certainly is no arguing with Barcelona's form at the moment. 29 games unbeaten. Do we give Luis Enrique enough credit, do you think, for the level that this team performs at week in, week out?
It's difficult to judge because I'm thinking, I think I spoke to Guillaume about it, can the players, because they have so many good players, they've got obviously the best player in the world by far, and can a team like that, is it about the manager or is it about the players? And I have to say, you have to give Luis Enrique because he's dealing with so many big players, with so many egos in the change room.
Luis Enrique, a little like Pep Guardiola before, he always seems to throw in one surprise inclusion, Terry. Leo Messi focuses on which particular square in the net he wants to hit. Messi curls it in, and just a warning shot.
I think the keeper is going to get across in the nick of time anyway. I think he has it covered. Dives full length. There's that post covered. Over the wall. Sergio Alvarez just drifts wide. Really was good play from Luis Suarez. Cabral must have thought he had him. I'm slightly surprised how well they've started. When you talk about a depleted lineup, the recent run of form has been poor, but they seem to have genuine belief that, due to a couple of good results recently against Barcelona, one outstanding result this season, they actually do really believe, they look as if they believe they can get something from this game. He enjoyed that, didn't he? He took his time and tried to find a 60-yard diagonal towards Luis Suarez, which didn't come off.
Oh, Messi uses the referee to shake off the defender. He uses everything he's got. Messi gets it back from Neymar. Incredible footwork from Lionel Messi, and he still registered the shot on goal. Mesmerising.
It's really hard for Neymar to actually find Messi with a return pass. He was able to skip past Planas there. He's away. Pablo Hernandez gets close to him. 2 or 3 players. It's really good work defensively by Johnny Otto, the fullback, who's playing at centre-back tonight. Messi skipped out from the first defender. 3 more combined, and there's the midfield player as well. So compact at the moment, Celta Vigo. I'm giving them credit for how many players they getting back into defensive positions.
I think a little too adventurous a distance to go directly to goal. So do they have a cunning plan? Messi teases the ball in across everybody, and, well, the sting taken out of the shot.
A chance for Messi and Neymar.
Communication behind a closed hand between Neymar and Messi.
Similar distance to Messi's last attempt, but slightly more central.
There's a slight breeze around the stadium. May aid the fade. It's Messi. It is magnificent from Lionel Messi. What more can you say about this incredible little man?
Well, I don't know why, but I just didn't fancy him at all from that range.
You didn't fancy Lionel Messi?
No, how wrong could I have been? The difference between this one and the last set piece was he gets elevation on this one. More power. The first one was a practice, and the second one is absolutely perfect. Not one Celta Vigo player looked around towards the goalkeeper to apportion any blame to Sergio Alvarez. He seems perfect. The goalkeeper does all he can. The wall's protecting that side. Messi gets the power on it, just under the top corner. But this one certainly has more venom than his first attempt that drifted just past the post. And this one thumps into the top corner. Brilliant strike from Messi.
Down at the moment, Barcelona trying to capture the referee's attention, so Iniesta can be reintroduced. They may not need it because Messi's on the ball. Does he need help? The swivel of the hips and desperate defending from Planas, who must now feel particularly hard done by. A couple of minutes later, he concedes the free kick, which is blown home by Leo Messi. There's Alves. Messi seems to be everywhere. Just have a count, Terry. Make sure there's not more than one of him.
It's one of the teams that historically hasn't done particularly well against, isn't it?
Well, by his standards, yeah, he only has a 1-in-3 record against them. He's scored 3 goals in 9 matches against them. Neymar looking back for Suarez. On the ball is Messi. Just teased it into the waiting gloves of Alvarez.
It's tough on Celta Vigo, but they are going to give fouls away and free kicks away in dangerous positions.
Cleared by Pablo Hernandez, who's dropping deeper and deeper. He's almost an extra centre half at the moment. Busquets to Messi. I wonder if he knows what he's going to do next, because one of those defenders have got a clue.
It's always been interesting. We've been slightly critical of Barca's passing accuracy. But they have matched Celta Vigo with work rate, determination, players in particular, particularly the midfield three. They know exactly what they have to do to win this game.
They have to move the ball faster. You have to have the centre-backs, as Mascherano has been doing, trying to drive the ball forward. You have to beat your marker, you have to switch the ball. A series of things that they're capable.
Neymar. Alves. Fellow Brazilian Neymar. Messi doesn't need a lot of ground. Busquets. Roberto. Alves. Messi.
Annoyed with that because he's diverted it to the opposite direction that Gerard Piqué is travelling. I think he would have got to the next bounce.
Suarez. Messi starts something here. Can Messi finish it? No, he can't. Getting across is Johnny Otto. Slightly nervous defending from Celta, but effective. Oh, brilliant. Left the defender for dead. Pass 2. What's his next trick? Messi. To Iniesta. To Lionel Messi. It's the illusionists.
Iniesta and Messi, absolutely ridiculous around the final third, just outside the penalty area. A little bit too crowded. The skill of Neymar.
Ball is given away very cheaply. Praying is Messi. To Iniesta. Oh, a tremendous save by the iron wrists of Sergio Alvarez.
Messi initially gets on the move and then goes off to Iniesta. Just couldn't find the corner of the goal. It was within saving distance for Sergio Alvarez.
Piqué threads it through to Suarez. Still a bit of work for Luis Suarez to do here. Passes on to Messi. Messi to Suarez. Sensational Barcelona goal. There are not too many people that could score that goal, and not too many people that could assist in that goal. But when you get Suarez and Messi in this kind of mood, they create magic.
It's been coming. They've been absolutely fantastic in the second half. Loads of attempts at goal. Much more sharper and brighter from the front three. Good combination play as well, which leads to this goal. And Suarez, who lays it off to Messi, not content, gets on the move, gets himself into the box, and has belief that Messi has the ability to find him with that little dink over the defence, into the pass for Luis Suarez. Let me tell you, that's not an easy finish. He doesn't just thrash it. Side foot, half volley, top corner. Best centre forward in the world. Certainly living up to that bill at the moment.
There's only going to be one winner there, surely.
Yep.
Messi. Incredible. To Suarez. Looking for Lionel Messi. They could find each other in a dark room, couldn't they?
I think Busquets was expecting the foul to be given. Messi just leaves the ball down, twists and turns, changes pace. chops the ball from left to right, nibbling away from behind it to the Barcelona strikers.
Messi. When he's in this kind of mood, it's impossible to stop.
Forward, showing a bit more adventure, a bit more confidence in his ankle.
Messi, wonderful strength towards Neymar. He does the impossible. This is ridiculous from Barcelona. They're the most feared strike force possibly in the history of football. All involved. Suarez is going to claim it, which is going to take him to the top of the Spanish scoring charts. But the brains behind it was Messi, the balance behind it was Neymar.
It's remarkable how much he's to stay on his feet and then to pick the right pass. And Neymar does absolutely brilliantly to evade the goalkeeper, evade Hugo Mayo, who makes a last-ditch attempt. You get it back, is it going in? Luis Suarez is not going to take any chances, rightly so. Prods it over the goal line, gives Barcelona the third goal, should wrap up the game. You can see the three of them celebrating together, all played a huge part in that goal. Messi, Neymar, it's brilliant skill to drag it with the sole of the foot around the goalkeeper from an acute angle. Get it goalwards. Celta Vigo defender Hugo Mayo actually gets a touch, doesn't he, before it finds its way to Luis Suarez.
I think his best return was when he was an Ajax player, and he scored 49 goals. There's Neymar. Right, can he do the difficult things? No, he can't. He's good for a trip. He should be on the Ramblers, Terry, shouldn't he?
Well, he should score. And he should have scored on 2 or 3 occasions tonight. He's a great watch. And there's more to his game than just the tricks and showing off.
This is breathtaking stuff from Barcelona. Especially this Hollywood 3. Messi. Messi is brought down, and Messi is given the penalty. They're punch-drunk, poor old Celta de Vigo. They don't know where to turn.
Barcelona have had to be at their best. They've been really stretched in this game. Oh my goodness me, we have seen some style in the second half. It talks about lack of quality in the first half from that front three. It's only because we have such high expectation levels with Messi, Neymar and Suarez. And John Eder, makeshift central defender there, he's beating all ends up by Leo Messi with another example of that. Individual quality, and the best footballer in the world. Barcelona to just the 1 goal, hang on to the draw. It's 3 now. Is Messi going to make it 4-1?
Leo Messi passes the ball on. It's testimonial football. He was on 300 goals now, and that's something I've only ever seen before in an end-of-season friendly game. This is a La Liga match, and it is completely outrageously entertaining.
It's the Harlem Globetrotters. I remember years ago, funny enough, it was Johan Cruyff, and it was Jesper Olsen that works this penalty routine. I wondered what the hell Messi was doing. They've set Luis Suarez up for a hat-trick. And we see the camaraderie between the attacking players of Barcelona. Suarez was on his toes, he knew exactly what was going to happen. Feel for Celta. All this.
I don't think he was in on it. What on earth are they doing, he says. Well, Lionel Messi passes on the opportunity of his 300th goal in La Liga, and he puts on a plate. Are they feeling Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid up there at the top of the table, breathing down their neck? Remember, at the start of the game today, Barca and Atletico are on the same points. They don't care. What's he going to do next? Give it away. There we go. Commentator's curse. Brilliant run from Rakitic. That's a pretty average goal by Barcelona's standards tonight. Just the 5. turns his shirt inside out, and Celta de Vigo being turned inside out by a rampant Barcelona.
The goal's better than the celebration. It's a really good forward run from midfield. Suarez, the goal scorer, now turns provider. Times the pass perfectly well. He's got the perfect weight on it, sits up nicely for Rakitic to run onto. Doesn't have to take a touch. Owns his body up, owns his foot up, right foot, side foot, lobs it over the goalkeeper.
There are a few managers out there that can maybe learn from Luis Enrique and the freedom that he gives his players to express themselves. Here's Neymar expressing himself. And this is a performance from Barcelona that is beyond words. They've set high standards in recent years, but I think they're setting the bar even a little bit higher. They're all on the score sheet. Messi, Suarez 3, and now Neymar.
Again, it's another example of brilliant individual play. A desire for Neymar to get himself on the score sheet as well. Has missed one or two chances, has created chances, created goals. Just needed a finish to round it off. Who else will be involved in this goal? Messi to Suarez, Suarez to Neymar. Neymar with the little dink over the goalkeeper, who doesn't deserve to be at all at the end of a 6-1 rout.
Extend their lead again at the top of the table. And of course, in midweek, it is the catch-up game for Barcelona, which we all thought was going to be significant. Can they do it to Sporting Gijón, what they have done to Celta de Vigo today? This has been absolutely breathtaking by Barcelona, the Camp Nou. A lesson in football. For the record books, it was 6-1.